Hey everyone, it's Ivan, KidBadger.com, out here today for a first look. Something just got in from Occam Defense, as well as some stuff from our friends over at Magpul for the 2021 Coast to Coast Tour. If you're unfamiliar with Occam Defense Solutions, they are pretty cool. Small company south of me, up in Idaho. They're down in Moscow. It looks like Moscow. It's pronounced Moscow. And ironically, they build AKs. Really super high-end AKs. So this one right here, this pistol, ended up getting sent out for the Coast to Coast Tour, and it will, after it makes its way across country, end up getting auctioned in support of SOCF, Special Operation Care Fund, at the end of this tour. This thing's pretty rad. So I'll show you basically everything we got in here real quick. This gun, being one of their pistols, features their in-house brace using the tail hook as well as a sig hinge and a piece of billet with built-in QDs. There's some pretty amazing stuff going on with this gun. Also, their sights are awesome. And in here we have this thing of swag. Have our practice target, or test target rather. Got some, looks like stickers, patches, Constitution, and challenge coin with the serial number of this gun. And of course, got a magazine and a handwritten note from the owner for the eventual person that's going to take this thing home. Before I put some rounds through this at my Bear Solutions cold start back there, let's see what we have from Magpul. Our friends over at Magpul sent us out some stuff for the tour. One, to just kind of help things run smoothly, and also some pretty sweet swag. So, dang. Awesome. So it looks like we got about 13 pairs of Magpul eyewear. I don't know if they're all the same. Apex. Nope, terrain. So yeah, a lot of pairs of eyewear, which I guess I will just stack these over here as we kind of dig into this. If you're unfamiliar, yes, Magpul makes eyewear, which is pretty cool because they make a lot of other things kind of for the range as well. And so this eye pro, I say eye pair, it's for your pair of eyes. But this eye pro will end up basically have the opportunity to win it at the range days through some kind of fun little competitions on the Coast to Coast Tour. Top of that, obviously known for magazines, and they sent out a lot of 300 blackout magazines because there will be numerous 300 blackouts being shot on the Coast to Coast Tour, and additionally some 20 round AR mags, which I specifically asked for because at a glance these will be for 5.56, whereas these will be for 300 blackout. Make it really easy to just keep things separate, keep everything safe. And because this guy's coming on the tour, we have some AK mags. Awesome. And in addition to that, looks like we also have bipod. Some of the guns you have the opportunity to shoot obviously off a bipod, probably like the fixed rifle in 308. And then in addition to that stuff, looks like we got some t-shirts. Small, medium for my boys and I. One of their, honestly, I think cooler logos. I'm a huge fan of the World War II frog skin camo, but this stuff to include some Glock mags, and yeah, we're gonna be set for these range days, and out there, guys will have the opportunity to win some Magpul iPro, in addition to other things, probably like some custom slings, Badger Sherman design as well. So it's going to be awesome. But right now, it's time to jam up a couple mags so we can get going on this Bear Solutions cold start with this brand new Occam Defense rifle pistol. If you're unfamiliar with the Bear Solutions Cold Start, it's basically can be shot with a rifle or a pistol. The idea being kind of a metric to see where you are when you're actually cold, when you haven't knocked the rust off. So for it, gonna need a magazine of 3 and a magazine of 10. So get these jammed up. Because why shoot unsuppressed when you can shoot suppressed? This being threaded, what is it? 5/8 by 24. Went ahead and put the half Nelson on there. So, all right, let's get this thing going. The way this works is I'm about 5 yards. There's a large rectangle on one side, large on the other, circle in the middle. I am gonna have to put 5 rounds into the large rectangle, another 5 rounds into the other large rectangle, then conduct a pocket reload and put the remaining 3 rounds into that circle in the middle. Anything outside is automatic fail. I forget exactly what the time is for it. Something pretty spicy, but we're gonna go ahead and see what we got. Oh gosh, AK reloads. No big deal, failed it by a lot. Nailed it. Actually, I didn't. First 5 rounds there, second 5 rounds there. Fumbled my AK reload. Haven't ran an AK for quite a while. Dropped that first one low. Next one high, bracketed right in the middle. Doesn't matter, I failed it. But this thing's actually a lot of fun to shoot. It's obviously time to go put some more rounds through this, preferably with some 3-stripe life going on. Mother line. Yard gone. Go for 200. Nailed it. This thing is a lot of fun to shoot. Very, very cool. If you want the opportunity to shoot this thing, come on out to the 2021 Coast to Coast Tour. This gun, as well as some other incredible guns, are gonna be out there for you to shoot as the range days make their way across the country. First one starting 20th of June over there south of Eugene, Oregon. Finally finishing up on July 15th with Brownells out in Iowa. But this gun, as well as a bunch of other guns, are going to be available for you to come shoot. And at the very end of it, as I mentioned earlier, this will end up getting auctioned, as well as a bunch of other guns and really cool stuff, in support of Special Operation Care Fund, SOCF. Amazing, amazing organization that does some really incredible work for our veterans. But yeah, If you want to shoot this, go ahead and follow the link down below. You can pick up tickets for the range days, or at the end of it, if you want to go ahead and bid on it, maybe go home with a sweet gun, you can do that as well while supporting SOCF. And if you're saying to yourself, up to this point, totally unaware of Occam Defense Solutions, you're probably not alone. They're honestly this small, low-key company that I think has largely just kind of gone under the radar. And as far as a company and what they're doing, while their product is completely separate from Q, just getting a quick walkthrough, there's definitely some similarities in just the design, engineering aspect, the things that go into it, how they basically are able to tension the barrel and at the same time keep basically a free float handguard on there. Like, there's a lot of pretty amazing stuff, not to mention their sights. So after this tour wraps up, I am actually going to go down, meet up with Brian at Occam Defense, and we're going to basically go into a deep dive building out one of their AKs. Pretty amazing guns, and there's a lot of really cool stuff that goes into them. Definitely incredibly grateful to have them on this tour. Looking forward to seeing you out there on this year's Coast to Coast tour, and as always, thanks for joining us at kitbadger.com. Look forward to seeing you next time.